Archangel Michael says, "Beloved soul, time is sacred. Every moment carries the weight of eternity. But there are rare moments when heaven itself leans close, when the veil between the seen and unseen grows thin, when miracles wait on the edge of unfolding. Tonight is one of those moments." The angels whisper, "Only 30 minutes remain in this divine window." This is not ordinary time, it is appointed time. A sacred alignment is opening above you, a portal where the impossible becomes possible, where prayers long delayed are answered, where chains that held you for years are broken in a single breath. Michael says, 3 sacred words have been entrusted to you tonight. Words not of fear, but of faith. Words not of despair, but of destiny. Words that, when spoken with belief, unlock the door to miracles prepared for you long before this night arrived. Beloved, think of every longing that has lived inside your heart. The dreams you thought were forgotten, the prayers you whispered through tears, the hopes you carried silently when no one else believed. All of these are gathering in this moment, waiting for the release of your voice, waiting for the power of these sacred words to call them forth. The angels say, "This is not about chance, this is not about luck, this is about divine appointment." If you speak tonight, the miracle begins. If you hesitate, the moment may pass, and the window may close. But if you open your heart and believe, you will witness a holy shift that will change your life forever. Michael declares, "Do not waste this time, beloved. Do not doubt. Do not delay. The heavens are leaning close, the miracle is waiting, and all that is required is your faith and your words." Tonight is the night destiny begins to unfold. Michael says, "Beloved, when heaven entrusts you with sacred words, they are not ordinary sounds. They are keys. They are codes written in the language of the divine, meant to unlock what has been locked, to release what has been withheld, to call down what has been waiting for you in heaven's storehouse." The angels whisper, "These words are not magic, they are alignment." When you speak them, your heart aligns with heaven, your spirit aligns with destiny, your path aligns with miracles. And in that alignment, a flow begins, a chain reaction of blessings, breakthroughs, and divine encounters that cannot be stopped. Beloved soul, imagine a flame being lit in the center of your being. At first, it is small, but as you speak, it grows brighter, stronger, steadier. That flame is faith. And as faith burns, it attracts the winds of heaven. Suddenly, what was once impossible begins to shift. Doors begin to open. Walls begin to fall. The flame turns into a fire, and the fire becomes a guiding light for your destiny. Michael says, "These 3 sacred words are the spark. They will ignite transformation within you. They will not only change your circumstances, they will change you. Your thoughts will lift, your fears will shrink, your confidence will rise. And as you transform inwardly, the world around you will begin to respond." The angels declare, miracles are not random, they are invitations. Tonight, the invitation has been given. When you speak, heaven will move. When you release these words, the chains of delay will break, the heaviness of the past will lift, and the doors of the future will swing wide open. This is the night the miracle begins, not by chance, but by choice. Beloved soul, understand this: miracles are not just events, they are movements. Once they begin, they keep flowing. One blessing leads to another. One breakthrough opens to the next. One answered prayer births many more. Tonight, as you release the sacred words, you are stepping into a stream of miracles that will not stop with one moment. They will continue, transforming your life in ways you cannot yet see. Michael declares, do not hesitate, do not doubt. The sacred words are waiting on your lips. Heaven is listening. Speak, beloved soul, and watch as the miracle begins to unfold. The angels say, beloved soul, when miracles begin, they do not stop with one blessing. They create a wave, a movement, a momentum that carries you forward into abundance that was written for you long ago. Tonight is not about a single breakthrough, it is about the opening of many doors that were once locked, about the arrival of favor that will follow you wherever you go. Michael whispers, these miracles are not scattered, they are aligned. Each one is connected to the next, each door you walk through will lead to another, each blessing you receive will attract more. This is how divine favor flows. It multiplies, it expands, it overflows, it becomes greater with every step you take. Beloved, doors will open in places you never expected. Where rejection once met you, acceptance will welcome you. Where delay once held you back, acceleration will carry you forward. Where you thought nothing could grow, opportunities will bloom like fields after rain. This is the pattern of heaven. Once miracles begin, they keep unfolding. The angels say, abundance is not only about provision, it is about peace. It is not only about wealth, it is about wholeness. It is not only about success, it is about stability. And heaven has written all of this into your path. Every area where you felt lack is about to be touched by favor, every space where you felt empty is about to be filled with overflow. Michael declares, you will see favor surround you like a shield. People will come into your life with the resources you need. Opportunities will arrive at the exact time you are ready. Paths will clear before you walk upon them. And as this happens, you will know, it is not chance, it is not coincidence, it is heaven's hand moving for you. Beloved soul, abundance is not something you will chase anymore, it will chase you. Divine favor is not something you will beg for anymore, it will rest upon you. Miracles are not something you will wonder about anymore, you will walk in them daily. This is the life heaven is unfolding for you now. The angels say, beloved soul, when abundance arrives and divine favor surrounds you, it does more than change your circumstances, it changes you. It reshapes your identity, it transforms the way you see yourself, it awakens the truth of who you were always meant to be. Michael whispers, you once saw yourself through the lens of failure, of lack, of delay. You once carried labels given by others, unworthy, not enough, overlooked. But those labels are falling off tonight. For heaven is writing a new name over you. A name of chosen. A name of beloved. A name of destined. This shift in identity is not only inward, it will be seen outward. People who once doubted you will see your rise and be amazed. Those who once walked away will wonder how you stood so strong. Those who once dismissed your worth will not be able to ignore the favor resting on your life. This transformation will not be hidden, it will be a testimony that speaks louder than words. The angels say, your future will no longer look like your past. The cycles that held you are broken, the patterns that repeated are ending, the battles that drained you are being silenced. You are not defined by where you came from, you are defined by where you are going. And where you are going is into destiny, into purpose, into a future written by heaven itself. Beloved soul, this is more than a new chapter, it is a new book. The old story has closed. The new story begins now, and you are not the same character you once were. You are stepping into your divine identity, walking in strength, clothed in light, crowned with favor. Michael declares, believe it, receive it, live it. For your life is no longer ordinary. You are marked by heaven, you are chosen for miracles, you are destined for greatness. This is your identity now, and this is the future that unfolds before you. The angels say, beloved soul, identity is more than a label, it is the foundation of power. When you begin to see yourself the way heaven sees you, when you accept that you are chosen, when you embrace that you are destined, something shifts deep within. And that shift awakens a strength that cannot be shaken, a power that cannot be stopped. Michael whispers, the storms of life that once broke you will no longer defeat you. The doubts that once silenced you will no longer control you. The fears that once paralyzed you will no longer hold you down. Because now, you are rising in your divine identity, and with it comes a heavenly authority that cannot be touched by darkness. Beloved soul, storms will still come, but you will stand differently. The winds may blow, but they will not move you. The waves may rise, but they will not drown you. The fire may burn, but it will not consume you. For inside you burns a greater flame, a flame of divine strength, lit by the hand of heaven, guarded by the presence of angels. The angels say, this unstoppable power is not just for survival, it is for victory. You will not only endure storms, you will rise above them. You will not only face challenges, you will conquer them. You will not only walk through battles, you will emerge with testimonies that inspire countless others. Michael declares, you are not fragile, you are fortified. You are not abandoned, you are accompanied. You are not weak, you are woven with the strength of heaven itself. Every time you speak in faith, every time you act in courage, every time you believe despite the odds, this power within you grows stronger, brighter, more unshakable. Beloved soul, accept this truth tonight, you are unstoppable, because heaven is unstoppable within you. You are unbreakable, because divine strength holds you together. You are unshakable, because your foundation is no longer fear, it is faith. The angels say, beloved soul, the power you now carry is not meant to remain only within you. Heaven never pours into a vessel without also preparing that vessel to overflow. And now, what fills your heart, faith, strength, and divine light, will begin to spill over into the lives of others. Michael whispers, you will become a source of light in dark places. When people around you feel hopeless, your presence will remind them that miracles are still possible. When someone feels weak, your strength will encourage them to rise. When someone feels lost, the light shining through you will guide them back to their path. This is not a responsibility you carry alone, it is a gift. The gift of becoming an instrument of heaven's love. The gift of being a reflection of divine strength. The gift of embodying hope in a world that often forgets it. And beloved, this gift will transform not only your life, but the lives of many who will encounter you. The angels say, you will also be a shield. Just as Michael has shielded you, you will stand as protection for others, through your prayers, through your words, through your very presence. There will be moments when someone standing beside you will be spared from harm simply because you were there, because your light pushed back the shadows. Beloved soul, understand this, the storms you overcame were not only for your own growth, they trained you to guide others through theirs. The battles you survived gave you wisdom to lead others to victory. The miracles you receive will inspire others to believe for their own. You are not just blessed, you are chosen to bless. Michael declares, shine, beloved, and do not hide your light. Stand tall, and do not shrink. Speak boldly, and do not silence your voice. For you are becoming a vessel of hope, a bearer of light, a shield of love. And through you, heaven will reach many. The angels say, beloved soul, every time you shine your light for others, heaven shines more light upon you. Every time you cover someone else in love, heaven expands its covering over your life. This is the law of the divine, what you give is multiplied and returned to you in greater measure. Michael whispers, when you stand as light for another soul, you do not lose your flame, you become brighter. When you pray for another, your own blessings accelerate. When you speak hope into someone else's despair, your own destiny expands. This is why you will never run empty, because the more you pour, the more heaven pours back into you. Beloved, your destiny is not just about personal blessings, it is about purpose. And when you align with purpose, blessings multiply beyond measure. You will notice double doors opening for you, opportunities you never imagined, relationships that elevate you, resources that come without struggle. Why? Because heaven trusts you to carry more, since you are willing to share more. The angels say, your future is no longer limited to your own desires. It has expanded into a higher purpose. You will live not just to succeed, but to make impact. Not just to receive, but to give. Not just to walk in light, but to spread light wherever you go. This is a higher destiny, a divine assignment, a calling that goes beyond yourself. Michael declares, because you are willing, heaven will entrust you with more. You will walk in double favor. You will receive blessings that spill into generations. You will carry influence that inspires nations. You will not just live a life, you will live a legacy. Beloved soul, know this, your willingness to be light for others has unlocked a future greater than you dreamed. A future where every step you take is guided, every blessing you carry multiplies, and every word you speak ripples into eternity. This is your higher purpose, and it begins now. The angels say, beloved soul, when heaven entrusts you with a higher purpose, it does not leave you unprotected. It seals you with a covenant. A covenant is more than a promise, it is an eternal agreement between your soul and heaven. It is the assurance that no matter where you go, no matter what you face, you are never forgotten, never forsaken, never abandoned. Michael whispers, this covenant guarantees that lack will not control your life anymore. Where there was scarcity, there will now be provision. Where there was anxiety, there will now be peace. Where there was emptiness, there will now be overflow. This is not temporary blessing, it is a permanent covering, a divine guarantee that you are cared for always. Beloved, think of the times you felt alone, when no one seemed to understand your pain, when no hand reached out to lift you. Those days are over. For now, heaven itself stands with you. Angels are commissioned to walk beside you, to protect you in your going out and your coming in, to strengthen you when you feel weak, to remind you that you are never walking this journey alone. The angels say, this covenant also brings security for your future. You no longer need to live in fear of what tomorrow holds. You no longer need to worry about the unknown. Because your steps are ordered, your path is lit, your destiny is covered. Even when you don't see the way forward, the covenant ensures that a way is already being made. Michael declares, "Beloved, you are sealed by heaven. You are under divine covering. You are a covenant child, protected, provided for, and deeply loved. Lack cannot touch you, loneliness cannot hold you, fear cannot defeat you. For the eternal covenant now surrounds you, and nothing can break what heaven has established over your life." The angels say, "Beloved soul, when heaven seals a covenant over your life, it is not only for your protection, it is also for your elevation. The covering that surrounds you is not just a shield, it is also a crown. And with this crown comes honor, respect, and recognition, both in heaven and on earth." Michael whispers, "You once felt unseen, overlooked, forgotten by those around you. There were seasons where your voice did not matter, your efforts went unnoticed, your worth was ignored. But heaven has been watching. Heaven has recorded every prayer, every act of kindness, every tear you cried in silence. And now heaven is saying, it is time for your name to be lifted, for your life to shine as a testimony. Beloved, your story will not be one of shame, it will be one of redemption. Your name will not be whispered in doubt, it will be spoken in honor. The very people who once underestimated you will see the favor on your life and know it was only possible through divine hands. Your rise will not be explainable by human logic, it will be recognized as the work of heaven. The angels say, your life is becoming a living testimony. People will look at you and be reminded that miracles still happen. They will hear your story and believe again in hope. They will witness your transformation and realize that no past is too broken, no dream too delayed, no soul too lost for heaven to restore. Michael declares, your name is already being spoken in heaven's courts. It is being written in the book of destiny with honor. And now that honor will echo on earth. You will be respected not for what you have, but for who you have become. You will be honored not for the positions you hold, but for the light you carry. You will be remembered not for fleeting success, but for eternal impact. Beloved soul, this covenant ensures that your name will carry weight, not just in this life, but beyond. You are chosen to be more than ordinary, you are chosen to leave a legacy, to carry light, to walk with honor that cannot be erased. The angels say, beloved soul, honor is never meant to end with one person. When heaven lifts your name, when divine favor crowns your head, when miracles shape your story, the ripple does not stop with you. It flows beyond your life, into the lives of those connected to you. It becomes a generational blessing, a legacy that outlives your years on earth. Michael whispers, you may not realize it, but every choice you make in faith today, every word you speak in courage, every step you take in obedience, it is writing a story that your children, your family, and even generations yet unborn will read. You are breaking chains they will never have to fight. You are opening doors they will walk through with ease. You are planting seeds they will harvest with joy. Beloved, this is the beauty of generational blessing, it multiplies. It ensures that the favor you receive will not fade when your days are done. It ensures that the abundance you walk in will set a foundation of security for those who follow. It ensures that your testimony will echo across bloodlines, reminding them that faith builds futures. The angels say, you are shifting the story of your family line. Where there was struggle, there will now be ease. Where there was brokenness, there will now be restoration. Where there was poverty, there will now be abundance. Where there was wandering, there will now be destiny. You are chosen not only to rise yourself, but to lift generations with you. Michael declares, heaven is establishing a covenant through you. A covenant that declares, this house is blessed. A covenant that marks your name with favor. A covenant that says, from this line forward, miracles will not be rare, they will be the norm. From this line forward, light will always outshine darkness. Beloved soul, understand this: you are living not just for yourself, you are living for those who come after you. Your honor will become their covering. Your faith will become their foundation. Your legacy will become their inheritance. And this blessing will not stop, it will move from you to them, and from them to the generations yet to be born.